What's up, guys? We're gonna do something different than usual. I'm going to warm up before I play on puzzles. This is a puzzle that's up on the screen now. That's kind of like the new thing I've been doing. Although usually I would play like a game before I would record at least one. But no, we're just gonna do puzzles today to warm up, and then you get to watch me do some puzzles. Okay, so this pawn is hanging, which makes that pawn, or sorry, which makes the rook hang. I don't really see a reason not to go for that, and I also don't. Yeah, once I pressure that, then the bishop could fall. So we'll try this, and it's wrong. All right, what's my hint? Okay, so we're taking the bishop anyways. All right, so let's see how this plays out. He takes. Oh, okay. Then there's the fork. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Totally missed that. If I check here, he takes, and then I take, but he takes back. Should I just double the rooks? Okay, two wrong in a row. Whoa, Taylor's so good at puzzles. Okay, so the exact check I was talking about. Oh, and then once this opens up, yeah. And once that would draw him away, and then checkmate. Yeah. Okay, well, my vision is. I actually kind of have a theory my vision's not the best today. This seems like this should be fairly straightforward. Yeah, and then we. I think it's actually important that we go here first. Yeah. All right. There is the idea of just, sorry, going here. Because then this is hanging. He does have the check here, though. So that's why I can't move this rook currently. So let's look at the sack. And then rook to h6. Yeah, okay, that actually works. Okay. Was that just? No, it was mate in another move. All right. I'm initially thinking rook to d2. Yeah, that's got to be it, right? And then we push, and then we do the same thing. And we win the rook. And then I hide, and the puzzle's over. Let's get like 3 more puzzles, just for the sake of not boring everybody to death. Okay, so if I go here, then that covers these squares. Of course, squares that I'm worried about. One of those is check. These squares are covered by the queen. This square is covered by the pawn. Looks to me like that is checkmate. Yep. I usually don't like draw the boxes like that, but that's actually a very effective way of doing it, I believe. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, so this is check. And then just going here seems like it's got to be like threatening mate in 1, right? Yeah. So he does that. We just got to go somewhere where I can't. So if I go here, then the rook check could be a problem. So I'm gonna go here. Okay. Oh, stay on the back rank makes much more sense. All right, I'll try one more. Oh, this is actually because of the pin. This is not sacking, or this is not a hanging rook. Okay, cool. All right, we're going to start a game. Make sure the screen looks good. All right, let's do it. Playing white against a dirty 1500. It's a joke, come on. I really need to start playing the Italian. But I'm gonna not. I need to look at like what's best against this. I'm gonna do this for now. I'm sure this has got to be like pretty darn good for white already. Let's push. One nice thing about the Ponziani is if he goes here, I just win his knight after this. Because he can come here and get taken by my bishop. Alright. Queso. That's somebody I know's favorite YouTuber, I do believe. What does the bishop check do now? Not enough. Yeah, I need to check the engine on all this. I need to look at theory. There's a bug right in front of my face. Let's make sure all my recording is, yep, okay. All right. I'm a wee bit stumped on what to do. Just develop castle. Yeah, probably took longer than I should have, just trying to find like good options for myself. Okay, so having a bit of a hard time. I'm gonna go here. I mean, I can think of plenty of moves. I'm just trying to think of like moves that are not going to be wasteful. I wanted to do that to break this pin. Could have possibly done that with this as well, though. I'm gonna do this. that I didn't have to move my king for the reason of that right there. Like that maybe was not a great idea. Okay, I don't have to do this because the bishop's no longer there. I like this idea currently. With the idea of coming here, basically. Attack the pawn. I feel like I'm spinning my wheels on this game. Could go f4. Let's go a4. It's time to strike. We'll trade. There could have been some nasty discovered attacks if I backed my bishop up and put my queen on d3. Which is certainly an idea. But that can easily be blocked. No reason to put a whole lot of time into that. If he takes, I feel like, it builds my center. I'm gonna go here. No, I'm not. I need to go forward. Forward momentum. I'm alright with that. My bishop is better than his for sure. I don't know if that move he just made was a good move. Yeah. The amount of time he's taking to think about it maybe displays that case. Bishop here could be a good move. Basically taking away his pawn mobility. Getting the rook behind these pawns is good. Could be a way of winning. So I guess this is what it's like waiting on me to move, because he still has more time than me. My computer's getting loud. It's almost like my computer's having as hard a time thinking as he is. Alright. Yeah, this and then this, I think, are some very possible future ideas. Okay. Should I go for the queen trade already? I think I'm. I'm gonna not. We're almost equal on time. Good. Might soon be time to get a rook behind one of these pawns. Okay. This is what we wanted. This pawn is now stuck. Alright, so do I take on Passant and win a pawn? I take. I think. Or do I use my ability to just have pawns in? I'm gonna on Passant. It's forced. Everybody knows that. No, wait, and that attacks him like he can't. Oh, wow. This is crushing. He can't take back. He'll lose a bishop for a pawn. I don't know why. Like, I wasn't registering that for some reason. Yeah, this is crushing. I could, like, at this point, I could, like, go rook to c1, push, and if he takes back, take back with the rook, and then just focus on getting this pawn promoted. So he has less time than me now, and he has a much worse position. Okay. I think I'm gonna do just that. If nothing else, it just creates problems for him. And he needs time right now, which he now has less of than me. Now I do have to focus. I do have to realize that this is still covered by the queen. That would be a terrible blunder. This rook maybe moving over to the e file could be a good future plan. If he gets, excuse me, if he gets like 2 minutes down, I will probably, I don't know. I was going to say I'll trade queens, but I don't think I need to think that way. But we're happy that we have a minute advantage. We are happy about that. It might be an idea to create a lift for the king at some point. That would be a good move to like toss in order to kind of pass the ball back to him, so he has to spend time again. Yeah, I think he knows that his position is no longer really. It's not a balanced game anymore. I think I'm kind of borderline winning at this point. I am thinking of queen f2 right now. It covers this square so I can push, but it also just threatens that pawn. And if he loses that pawn, like, it's game over. I think we both know that, me and him, and however many people watch this. Okay. All right. Okay, so if I go here and then he takes, I lose. It's a good move. Should I just try and simplify right now? think I might. Yep. All right, we're a minute and a half up. Okay. Okay. Ah, but he missed this. He missed this. Well, let me calculate first. So I go there. And he has to move. Yeah. I can. Well, clearly he has to take back, so I'll do it first. He's thinking, do I take back with queen or rook? Rook is probably the move. Just because he has this. Okay, so I'll do this. I almost just hung my queen. For real. In the sense, or in the sake of saving time, I'm going to go back here. Because I'm actually not really seeing anything jump out at me. Okay. I don't think this can hang anyway. Gets behind the pawn. It also allows me to set this up, because if I were to set this up attacking this pawn, he comes in with a rook. So now I can go to this square and have the same threats. And it also gets behind the pawn. I'm happy with how this game is going. I feel like my explanation game is pretty on point. I'm just gonna go for a trade, I suppose. Oh no! Oh no! I just blundered the game away. I just blundered the game away. Oh, and he missed it. Oh, he missed it. That's why you create lift. Oh my goodness. That, I just blundered the game away. There went my accuracy for the entire game, unfortunately. Oh man, that was frustrating. Very frustrating. I can actually take this now, I think. Yeah, because if he were to take the queen and I take here, because I have no room for my okay, we're gonna get moving here so we can he would back rank checkmate me right here, and I would come back with my rook, and then just my rook would get taken. That was... I'm not about to lose, am I? Alright, let's check here. Alright. think we're winning this now. And this threatens queen trade. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Dude, he was just more clutch in the end. Dude was just more clutch in the end. And like just was finding the move so fast. I'm not gonna say like I don't like to just jump out and say people are cheating, but like he wasn't cheating at the first, but there's potential that he was like, okay, I'm losing. I gotta like start because like dude was like so clutch in the end. Oh my goodness. I'm not saying I'm not saying he was. That was just like it was literally like playing two different people. All right. So, yeah. Game review says I suck. All right. Well, this is a nail biter. We're gonna get that off screen. We don't need to see that. And I'm gonna go get some Mexican. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a good night.